Friends and fans of 91.5 FM DJ Paul Norris, who died recently in a tragic road accident, came together at one of his favourite hangouts in Patong, the Irish Times, to celebrate Paul's life and remember the good times they had with Phuket's own DJ Doris.
Lights out Phuket!
The thing I liked most about Paul was the way he made everybody feel incredibly comfortable, and the fact that he enjoyed life and made sure that everybody else had a good time and enjoyed life as well.
But I've personally got to say to Paul, listening, hope he knows that he got me, he gave me a chance. Him and Byron gave me a chance when no one else on this island was going to give me a chance, and they put me on the radio, and with Paul's help he has helped me to be a better presenter, and if I can continue to be as half as good as you, Paul, were and still are, I will be a better person, and I'm doing it, and I thank you, Paul, from the bottom of my heart.
For a couple of years I did a once a week slot for an hour or so with Paul, bit off the wall. Paul never knew what was going to hit him, so it was a bit of fun. But I can go back to Paul's family as well. The family come from Stirling. His father, Stan, was actually a footballer.
Really?
And he actually played alongside Billy Bremner.
Wow. I mean, he never really took up the football side of it. Maybe that was because
Billy Bremner or Stan?
Well, Paul I'm talking about, because, I mean, maybe that was because he was from Scotland and he was so fed up of getting all the flack.
What can I say about Scottish football?
That's what he said on the back of a postage stamp.
Yeah, wouldn't take long. But Paul was pretty handy with a snooker cue. He played a lot of snooker, a lot of pool. And one year he actually won the Taunton Cider Championship in Scotland as a young lad. So I'm told. He kept telling me about this, right? So I got to believe him, right? I just had to say to Paul, we've had some great times, some great memories. I miss you, but now please rest in peace. We'll always remember you.
All the best, Paul.
Cheers, buddy.
Paul, I didn't know him very well because I only interacted with him a handful of times for the Blues Festival. But after the festival in 2011, when Curtis Salgado headlined the show, I was taking him and his wife to the airport on the Tuesday after the show. And I called up Paul and I said, Paul, can you do me a favor right now, please? It's very important. He said, yeah, sure, whatever you want, Andy. I said, can you please play Curtis Salgado's song? We're on the way to the airport. They're leaving. And it would be it would be great to see if we could do that right now so he could hear himself on the radio in Phuket. 5 minutes later, Curtis said, is that me on the radio? That's me on the radio. They're playing me on the radio after my show. It's never happened before in my life. Fantastic. Made my day.
Paul, make sure it's all sorted up there so that when we arrive, we don't have to do anything and you've got it sorted.
Ditto. Absolutely, ditto.
Well, the last time I saw Paul was about a week before he died, and he talked to me about sausages. He wanted to create sausages on Phuket, and we had an appointment to meet.
Because of your food business?
Because of the food business, and he told me that his family were all butchers. Wow. So there were. Everyone remembers Paul as being a sort of a party animal, but there was another side to Paul, which was being the son of a butcher, and he really enjoyed. And he had this idea. He wanted to make his own sausages.
So he was, qualifies that he's always on the edge, right? He was always on the edge. And what I like to say about Paul is that in terms of theater, he was a character that was always on stage. Like wherever he went, he was the main actor. Yeah. His sense of humor was incredible too. And when a couple times I've had interviews with him in that little tiny room, he just made you feel that you were the most important person in
True.
That and whatever you were talking about, could be the smallest thing.
Even if we was talking about sausages.
Yes, perhaps even about sausages.
So I was all alone in town by myself, and I called up Doris because I enjoy his old records club, and I'm like, hey, what do you think the odds of me coming along and sitting in on a show with you are? I don't know if he's allowed to or not, but he said, yeah, sure, come on in. And I had a great night that evening, sitting in on Monday night on the old record club, went to the studio, helped choose some of the music, we had some fun banter. It was a great night, one of my favorite memories of DJ Doris. And Doris, cheers to you, we miss you.
And of course I agree, one of the best things he ever did was the old record club, we all loved it. But the thing I loved best about DJ Doris was, of course, he was Scottish. So up your kilt, Paul, we love you, we miss you, miss the radio, good man.
It's 91.5 FM. We are officially back in the building with the Phuket Today team consisting of Kira, Tara and Isaac. Guys, we're live, we're back in the room. How are you doing?
Thank you,
sir.
I didn't see Paul that often, but he gave me a lot of advice when I first came here. We did gigs together. He was a great guy, straightforward, great fun to be with. Said it as it was, and he's going to be sadly missed.
Every time I saw him, he would say, "How's work, Dave? Many bookings? A bit slow. How are you? How's your wife? How's the kid?" And then we go into another thing with Paul. How are you? Oh, I'm okay, busy. And you know, this is Paul. Paul's very direct, very honest. Didn't like chit chat, and I just think we've lost a fantastic character in Phuket. He's gone. We'll not change that, but he's left a fantastic legacy, and his legacy is Doris.
Ketch Beach Club on Sern Beach, Phuket's most fashionable beach club, Phuket's most inventive beach club, Phuket's most talked about parties. If you love fashion, fun, and a joyful lifestyle, fabulous seaside dining, beach barbecues, brunches, exotic sunset cocktails, then you will love Ketch Beach Club on Sern Beach. All the elements of an alluring island lifestyle are here.
Mr. Singh's Fashion Gallery, Patong Beach, Phuket, the world's biggest and most exclusive international custom tailor. Call us for a free pickup from your hotel. Latest fashion designs, ready in just 24 hours. Don't waste your precious time looking for small and inexperienced tailors. Mr. Singh's Fashion Gallery. Call us for a free pickup from your hotel on 076 345 037.